students, good morning. See, in the last class we studied about the heating effect of electricity. Heating effect of electricity is employed in the making of electric fuses. And we also learned that whenever we buy the electric gadgets, we have to look for ISI marks. ISI marks means Indian Standard Institute or BIS mark. BIS, Bureau of Indian Standards. See, these two are the institutes which look for the quality of the products. Once they inspect and assure that the products are of good quality, then they will give their seal, ISI marks or BSI hallmarks they will give. So whenever we buy the products, we have to look for the ISI marks or the BIS marks. These goods are of good quality. So we have to buy always the goods or especially the electric gadgets which are sealed with ISI or BIS marks. Are you clear? Okay. Today in this class we are going to learn about the next effect of electric current, that is the magnetic effect of electric current. See, last year we studied about compass. Okay, compass having a magnetic needle. See, when the compass, take the compass and wound copper wire on it. Okay, wound copper wire on it and pass electric current through the copper wire. When the current passes through the copper wire, the magnetic needle deflects. The magnetic needle deflects due to the electricity passed through the copper wire. That means the electricity can induce a magnetic effect. That's why the magnetic needle is deflecting.
This is known as electromagnetic induction.
Iron nail can behave like a magnet when you pass current through the coil of wire. Take an iron nail and wound copper wire over it and pass electricity for some time. After some time, this iron nail behave like a magnet. It can attract the small pins. It will show magnetic property. Okay, such magnetic property developed by the induction of electricity is known as electromagnetic induction, and these devices which show electromagnetic induction are called electromagnets. If you remove the coil, okay, and if you stop the passing of electricity, that magnetic property will also loses. Okay, so from this what we can understand? Electricity can produce magnetic effect. Electricity can induce magnetic property, and that phenomenon by which magnetic property is developed by the induction of electricity is known as electromagnetic induction. Students, now we are going to study about the structure and working of an electric bulb. See, this is the electric bulb which is working based on the principle of electromagnetic induction. Based on electromagnetic induction, this electric bulb is working. See, the electric bulb consists of a gong. See, gong, this is the gong where the hammer will go and touches. When the hammer go and touches, it will produce the sound. This is the hammer. So it consists of a gong. See here you can see two iron rods. On these iron rods, see the copper wire is wound over the iron rods. The copper wire wound over the iron rods will act as the electromagnet. So this acts as the electromagnets. Okay, this is the gong, this is the hammer which go and hit on the gong to produce sound. See, these are two iron pieces. The iron pieces having copper wire wound on it. Okay, and the copper wire are touches to battery. See, just parallel to the electromagnet. Okay, this iron piece wound with copper wire acts as the electromagnet. Just parallel to the electromagnet, an iron strip is attached. See, an iron strip, and it is further attached to the hammer. And see here, you can see a contact screw. A contact screw that is just touching the iron strip, which is kept parallel to the this electromagnets. Now when current pass through, if you connect this one to the battery, what happens? The electricity pass. When the electricity pass, what happens? See, this coil of wire will act as an electromagnet. Okay, it will act as an electromagnet. It will show magnetic property. Okay, this is actually an iron rod which is having a coiled copper wire. When current is passed through this will act as an electromagnet. When it acts as an electromagnet, what happens? See, this electromagnet attract the iron strip. When it attract the iron strip, what happens? This hammer will go on hit on the bell and produce sound. Okay, it produces sound. So once this iron strip comes down, see, the touch with contact screw will be gone. Okay, the touch with the contact screw will be withdrawn. Once the touch with the contact screw withdrawn, what happens? The circuit will break. The circuit will break. Once the circuit will break, what happens? Flow of electricity will be stopped. At that time, the electromagnet lost its magnetic property. Once the magnets lost the magnetic property, what happens? The attracted iron strips will be come back again. Okay, it will come back again. When it comes back, what happens? Again it touches the contact screw. Once touches the contact screw, again current will flow, it will show magnetic property, and the iron strip will be attracted towards the electromagnet, so that the hammer will go and touch the gong and produce sound, so that we will get a continuous sound. See the diagram. See this diagram. This is the gong. See, these are two iron pieces on which the copper wire, see, the copper wire are wound over the iron bar. These acts as electromagnets. See, these acts as electromagnet. And an iron bar, an iron strip is kept parallel to the electromagnet. Okay, this is the iron strip. See, what happens when this coil of wire are connected to the battery? When it is connected to the battery, the current will flow. Once the current flows, this electromagnet shows magnetic property. When it shows the magnetic property, what happens? The iron strip will be pulled. It will be pulled. When it is pulled, what happens? The hammer which is attached here will go and touch on the gong, and it will produce a sound. See, when it goes that side, here a contact screw is there. The contact screw. See, when it goes there, the contact will be withdrawn. So see, the current is actually connected to the contact screw. So when the strip goes that side, the electric supply, the contact will be withdrawn, so the circuit will be broken. Once the circuit is break, the magnetic property of the electromagnet will be lost. So what happens? It cannot attract the iron strip. So the iron strip come back. Once the iron strip come back again, it will touches the contact screw. So again the circuit is complete. Once the circuit is complete, what happens? Current will flow again. When the current flows, again the iron strip will be attracted towards the electromagnet. So the hammer will go and touches and produce the sound. So what is the function of contact screw? Contact screw is very essential here to break and complete the circuit. Once it will go and touch here, the circuit will break. Then only it can come back. Okay, once it come back, again it will touches the contact screw. The circuit will be completed, so that we will get a continuous sound. Continuous ding 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 ding. A ringing sound will be produced. If the contact screw is not there, only one sound will be heard. Okay, as the contact screw is there, we will be getting a continuous ringing sound. Okay, so here electromagnetic magnets. Here magnetic effect of electricity is used in the structure and the functioning, working of electric bell. Are you clear? Okay, this is how an electric bell works. Electric bell consists of a gong, electromagnet, an iron strip with a hammer. The iron strip is attached to with a contact screw. When the electricity is passed through the coil of wire, the coil of wire acts as a electromagnet. When it acts as the electromagnet, it will attract the iron strip towards itself, so that the hammer will go and hit on the gong and produce sound. Once it is attracted, the contact screw, okay, here contact screw is there, the contact screw contact will be withdrawn, so the electric supply will be stopped. So the magnetic property will not be there. Once the magnetic property is lost, what happens? The iron strip come back. Okay, when it come back, again it touches the contact screw. So the circuit again will be completed, electricity will flow, it will act as electromagnet and it will touch us. So this process will be repeated in order to get a continuous ringing sound. Okay, so this is how the structure and the working of an electric bell. It is very important for your examination. Okay, how an electric bell works. What is the principle of electric bell? Electric bell worked on the principle of electromagnetic induction. Hope you understood this. Okay.